Hey, how's you going, boys? Mike here. Welcome back to Grampie's Workshop. I'm glad you dropped in today. Today's project is for my dock. I'm making a new system for my dock to connect the finger piers together that extend from the main part of the dock out into the lake. So what I'm doing is making a little metal bracket to bolt on the end of my dock. So that's what this episode's all about. I'm going to be making a couple of these brackets to put on the end of my finger pier. So you'll see better as the project goes on what exactly these are. In the meantime, let's go cut some steel. So I'm making these brackets out of old pieces of steel that I have kicking around the shop. So I just need to cut a couple of pieces here. Okay. I'm cutting this steel. It's just about 4.5 inches long, but it's not critical how long it is. So there we've got 4 pieces. Come on over to the bench, I'll show you how this is all going to go together. Put my face shield on. Just going to grind the rough off the end. Okay, so I already cut up some old bed frames. I never throw out any steel, right? You always should save your steel. Put a pile of it somewhere, because you never know, you need little bitty pieces here and there and everywhere. And what this is old bed rails, and I'm glad that I saved this because of the shape of it. It's longer on this leg than it is on this leg, so that's going to work good the way I'm going to make my brackets. So anyway, the way the bracket is going to be formed, I'm going to make 2 of them. I want this first angle is going to be this way. The second one is going to go in behind it, so they're going to mount this way, because I'm going to end up making, well, hold now. It's going to mount the long leg. It's going to go behind the short leg, right? So then that makes a sort of a C channel, but you see that this leg is longer than this one. So this is going to be the top of the bracket, and it's going to bolt this side against the dock. And then my second dock will rest on this piece and go out into the lake more. So this bolts to the dock. My other pier is going to sit on here. So then I need some brackets to go on here to keep this other dock from falling off. So that's what these little brackets are for here. So they're going to weld on there. And the idea of the longer leg on the top, shorter on the bottom, is so that this little cleat on the end will have a natural outslope to it, so that it'll fit on there good. Okay, we're going to do some welding now. So I'll just show you here. I've got these 2 pieces together. This is the long leg on top, short leg down, and then on the underside is the long leg and then the short leg across the bottom. So the bracket that goes on here will be angled outward like so. So I put a couple of C-clamps on here, so I'm just going to put a couple of spot welds along there, and then take the clamps off, and then I'll finish welding it up. And anybody who's seen my channel before knows that I'm an expert welder. No, I'm not. And if you're tuning in to get welding lessons, you're in the wrong YouTube channel. Okay, now I'm just going to try and run a bead along that just to sort of join it up a little. So I got the brackets welded together. Now what I want to do is drill a couple holes in the back side of it before I put my braces across the front. So I've located a couple of holes here. They're 1.5 inches in from the edges and 1.5 inches up from the bottom. So I'm going to drill two, I don't know, 3/8 holes in there maybe. Okay, we're ready to drill our holes here. Just put a little dribble of oil on there. Alright, the pilot hole is there. Alright, so there we have it. The bracket made with 2 holes. Now what I'm going to do is set up to weld my upright supports on it there. Okay, so I have my little bracket clamped down to the bench, and then I have my big piece clamped on top of that. One secret that I've learned for the little amount of welding that I've done is the better you can set up your work, the better chances you have of success. So take a little time and get her clamped up good. So I'm going to try and run a little bead right along here and then at the bottom part. But I'll get this one started, I hope. Alright, now I'd like to run a little bead just right along here. And then, if I can, I'm going to run a little bead in there too. I think that'll hold her. Alright, I'm going to set up and weld the other side of it now. I've seen better welding jobs, but I don't think they're going to fall off. So anyway, that's what the bracket's going to look like. And then, just say for example, this was the face of the first finger pier that I put out. I'll bolt this one on there, and my second finger pier will fit right in here, so they'll lock them both together. So I think that's going to work not too bad. I'm going to have to modify my finger pier a little bit because I'll have to cut a notch out of the finger pier where it's going to sit on this saddle. But I think it'll be dandy. So I'm going to make another one, try to make it just like this or similar to it. Then I'm going to paint them. So there we go, a couple of dock brackets. I wish I could weld. Holy smokes. If I could weld, it'd be a different world. But anyway, there they are. In the next part of this little adventure of getting my dock in the water, hopefully I'll be installing these on the finger pier, and you'll see exactly what all this craziness is about. But in the meantime, I'm just going to paint these up, make them look pretty, and we'll get ready to put them on the dock first chance we get. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little video about some metalworking and pretending that I can weld. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm so glad you dropped by. And you know, if you have any tips, if you're new to the channel, if you have any tips on how I can become a better welder, please let me know in the comments. In the meantime, I hope everyone has a nice, safe week. Enjoy the nice weather. In the meantime, folks, take care. We'll talk to you. No, that's right. I'll just mute it all and put music in. This pier here has got to go toward Zach a little.
You grab the metal a little bit, you just drag it.
If you look right here, you see it's open. But yeah, that's perfect.
Get a picture of it installed.
Yep.